Hi everyone, so in today's video I want to try out Spellbinders' new stencil of the month for December of 2025. It's the Where Love Lands stencil set. I did a whole unboxing of the deluxe caboodle and I will link that video in the description box because today we get right to it. So I will say that Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And then links down in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. I do have them for the US and the UK, and if you're watching this video, if you're new to Spellbinders clubs or if you want to sign up again, you can do so now. There's usually a few days at the beginning of the month where it's just members can kind of play around with their subscriptions, and at the end of the month you cannot sign up. It's like a blackout period. So just letting you know, it is ready to go. So again, there are 5 stencils. It's a cute little bird, what you saw at the beginning here. I'll choose a sentiment or something from, maybe something from the kits. I did start off with an A2 size card base, and this is a 10-fold card, so it is 4 1/4 by 11, and then I scored it at 5 1/2. And then this is a full 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. A lot of times I already trimmed this down to the matte layers I like, but I think I might run it through a die. We'll see. So let's just start off with number 1. And they do have registration marks on them here. That is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or that are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you just line those up with your card. Again, especially if you're doing a whole topper like I have right now, but like I said, I'll probably trim this guy down. And so we'll just get started. I'm probably gonna use finger daubers because some of these areas are smaller. Unless you want everything to be the same color, you can just go over it. I think I'm gonna do like a little blue bird, very springy, and then pink, reddish pink flowers. So I have some pinks, some blues, some greens, because I'm sure we'll need that. Maybe we'll need some accent colors, but let's start off. So with the bird, I want to start with the lightest blue and then go darker. I know this light blue I have is super light, so I'm going to start off with a medium light for the little tummy. So this is what we're looking at right now. And again, whenever I do my, stenciling, I don't really try to make everything like so dark that it's just, I try to give it a little bit of, like up here, it's going to be kind of underneath the face, so maybe we would do a little darker there and then a little bit lighter as we go down here, okay? Hopefully you can kind of see that. A little more, just because I do want the bird to be completely filled out there. So I got blues, and how about some pinks? So for the flowers, I think there's just a couple of flower layers, so, I'll just choose whatever pink I would like to start with. That was a little heavy-handed there on that one. A little darker at the edges there. Something like that. That was number 1. Let's go with stencil number 2. And again, you can line them up with the corners. I think once you start getting things down, like I can see that lined up right with the little body there. That all looks really good. Oh, it's right, and it's holding like something in its mouth now that I think about it. Okay, so let's keep all that in mind. Let me go ahead and finish off the flowers. This darker berry pink. So down here, it's much brighter than the one I just used, so maybe I shouldn't go too dark with that. There we go. And then we're going to go in with a little bit deeper blue for the wing. And he also has on this one, probably good, the little beak. So, should we do black? I didn't grab anything black, but let me do that right quick. Just grab some black ink for his little beak that's right there. And we also have, let's go a little deeper, a heart. And I don't believe the heart has any more accents to it. It might have like a little, yeah, so I'll go ahead and do red for that. And again, I totally forgot about that, so let me grab something red. Kind of an orangey red. Okay. So that's 2. And let me pop down 3, and then I need to kind of clean up around here. Actually, I can do 3 pretty quickly. It just has the bird pieces there, so just pop that down. Very easy to line up. Again, you can use those registration marks, but it was easy to just kind of see that that was going to sit in the right spot. And for this one, I want the darkest blue that I have. That's going to be his little tail. And I start at the base here because I know that should be darkest, lightening up there. I think he's going to have, or it's going to have like little eyes or a little eye. Yeah, so I'll come into the head here, but maybe not too dark. Maybe starting off with the darkness here and then lighten it up a little bit. And that's all there. I'm going to clean up because I have a lot of things out now. Why can't I grab this? There we go. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, thanks. Just wanted to clean up a little bit. I was like, okay, I have way too many things out. Next one has greenery. I can see that. And then let me see. This one's going to have like accents for, you know, this here, the bird itself and things. So we'll go with the green, whatever you just choose. There's not a lot other than some little lines that are coming next. So I'll probably just pick a nice green that I like. Maybe this meadow. It's kind of a medium green, and then the accents will be darker green whenever I bring that out. So, in there. Okay, so it's very easy to use. Get a little more there. And I suppose I'll make this also the same green. Look at that, so cute. And then 5, that was 4. It's gonna have some little accents. Now they are gonna have accents on flowers, accents on leaves. So again, however you wanna get that done, if you want it all to be just the same color, it might be a little rough to do that, especially because we have legs on here too, so I wouldn't just do everything green. So, let's see. Okay, so we're going to have some focusing we need to do. Let me get a little bit closer. So I'm going to go in on these leaves, a little darker green right there. Down in here. Probably the base of the flower, that's fine. The stem here. So green up there, green here, green here. I'm just trying to be careful because it's open right here. And then some here and down here, okay? All right. I think that's all the green. Okay. The flower itself. I already used this color, but I think I'll just use it again, the berry. And was I using this? I don't remember. Okay. And get it in here and in here because it's the same color over itself. It'll definitely give us some differentiation of color there. This ink pad is very juicy. And trying to stay in the flower area as much as I can. Really get that middle one. Okay, little bird legs. I think I'll still do in black. Or I will do in black. Right in here. Try not to get it in that one spot. Okay, there we go. Blue. Oh, and the little eye also, I think I'll do in black. Okay. And then let's go with blues again. Let me use this one. Funny enough, I put the blue up because I thought I was done with that, but I am not. And I'll go again with that darkest blue that I have and just do the whole little body here with that same blue. Okay, and one last little bit is the accent in the heart. If you want to go with a darker red, you want to use maybe a white gel pen or something like that, you can do that. I'm going to use that same red again. Hopefully it'll show up a little extra. Maybe with a little bit of black mixed in. I just did that on the fly there, just to get some of that black mixed in there. Okay. And there's our little guy. Very cute. Done pretty quickly. Let me clean up, die cut this, and get our card together. Okay guys, so we have this beautiful topper piece. Again, we can just trim it down, just put the whole thing on your card, you know, you're good to go. I think I'm gonna use this set though, and I think I wanna set it off with black paper. This is already 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I know this is gonna make basically 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so I might have to get another piece of paper just so that it doesn't move on me. It's really just gonna notch out the corners. Look at that. I mean, it's right on the edges. So I'll run that through. And then this guy, you know, to kind of see how much of this we're going to get rid of, basically. So basically, let me see. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of edge on here before it actually gets to the cutting edge, so that's good. Something like that. And maybe a little more this way. Okay. I'm going to run that through too, and I'll be right back. That's pretty funny. It just got those corners. A little bit here and there. Look at that. Okay, but that is very well done. Okay. So, let me see. I think I'm just going to glue these down together. Just simply glue them together and glue it to my card base. While those set up, because I just put something on top, I think I'm going to run the Love You from the Stitching Die of the Month through this glitter paper and see how that looks. Okay, let's see how this might come together. And I probably shouldn't just keep banging that around. It's really in there. So funny, it shifted on me on the Y, and I was like, oh no, but it's like right on there. So that's good. Aww. So this is a very interesting die because it has a curve to it, you know. It's delicate. I mean, that can be anywhere really, but I feel like I wanted it to be down here, and I didn't want it to like cover things up in a way that, I mean, I don't even think I want it center. I want it more like this. Is that weird? Now I'm thinking I should put it center. I just wanted it to be there in a way that wasn't going to block a lot of things, but since it's so delicate, it really doesn't. I mean, even up there it looks cute, right? I mean, you can definitely put it off to the side like that. Oh my gosh. I wanted it down here. Okay, I think I'll still leave it down here. If you wanted to, maybe run it through another, you know, piece of white paper so it pops up a little bit more, have a little more definition there, you can definitely do that. I think that looks cute though, because I kind of want it just to be in the mix. Hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to go and, usually I put glue in the back of my hand, then I dab, 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 but this isn't super thin, but some areas are a little thinner, and then I don't want the glue to just kind of glob out here, so I'm going to do that, do this one. And then I'm still gonna get this on my skin here. Take off that extra. Maybe just pop this right in here. That looks really cute. Come and hold that down. Make sure it's center. Since I'm going for the center at this point. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so there's our card made with the stencil of the month, little stitching die of the month on there. Looks really sweet. So thanks for watching guys. I'll have images come up. I'll have the links as appropriate in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.